This is another fantastic day and I'm super excited to be here. Right, today is my day 59 of the 100 days challenge. Incredible. Okay, so I want you to know that enduring well is easy. You can really do this. We've passed the bar halfway this 100 days and it's incredible the outcome. Those with me in the group, the feedback has been tremendous, and personally what has been happening with me is awesome. You can do something. It's better you start something and stop complaining. So sometimes life is about starting something and stopping something. So today the topic is, it takes the heart of David to create enduring well. I just want to do this, give you this in a dimension. It takes the heart of David to create enduring well. What does that mean? David is the man we know in the Bible who was the least among his brothers, and was not in any way considered someone who could be the king of Israel. But David was there in the bush, doing the shepherding the cattle, the sheep, and all of those things. So now when it came to deal with Goliath, it was David who came out. All of his brothers were trembling. They were all shaking. Nobody could stand this Goliath. But David came and stood, irrespective of whatever they thought of him, how they feel about him. When he came out, the army looked at him and said, you are not qualified. Saul said, you are not qualified. You've not fought before. This is a professional fighter, warrior. But David told them he can. He insisted and he went and he did it. So what does that mean? To create enduring well requires courage, requires endurance, requires self-acceptance. You need to accept yourself. You need to know who you are. Okay? Now, you have to be so brave enough to start. You must be courageous enough to start. When you start, a whole lot of things are going to be figured out. But if you just stay there and you are complaining, you think where you're coming from, your background, you don't have the finances and all of that. Because the tendency for you to think that what I'm saying requires a lot of capital. You know how people think, I don't have capital to start even business and all of that. And then because of that, you deny yourself the process of creating enduring wealth. No, you can start and you need to start. Okay? Now what you need to do is you need to stay on the path where you are doing a lot of internal work to be able to be strong enough to show externally. David was doing a whole lot of work. The time he was chasing the wolves and the lions, when they were coming to devour his sheep, that was a whole lot of work that made David become so strong. So internally, he knew who he is. Externally, they didn't know him. So you don't need to be known before you get started. You can make this 2021, your year of doing a whole lot of work to improve who you are without any noise out there. And then the time you show for, people wonder, when did this happen? That's how it works. So I challenge you this day to start that journey of enduring well. Those things you've listened, if you have listened to my videos, the previous ones, you must have got some things. If you have read my quotes, you've got some things, my write-ups, to make you get started and be able to create something different in this 2021. All right? And if that makes sense, let me know. So you're enduring well.